No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and I'm very, very excited to be back with one of my favorite people in the rap game, one of the illest dudes out. My guy, Dave Blunts.
Yes, sir. I've returned.
He's back. He's got a new jumpsuit, and he ain't playing around.
Yes, sir.
And you brought a friend with you.
Yes.
Quote unquote friend.
Yes, friend.
Explain.
This is my friend. You know, we're best friends.
Okay, well, he's my friend,
Yeah.
but I feel like it might be a different type of friendship.
Well, you know, she actually cares about me as a friend. You know.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say past friends that I've had didn't really care too much. But she truly cares.
Do you think it might be a coincidence that now that you've achieved certain levels of fame and success, that you have attractive women wanting to be friends?
Well, it could be a coinky dink, as you say. You know what I'm saying?
The way we met,
yeah.
I didn't even know who he was, what he looked like, or anything. So
She didn't know. We met
we
on.
became friends in a separate way.
Okay. I like her. She's kind of spicy. She got a little attitude.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's good.
But
She said she was nervous for this.
Your first podcast?
First podcast, and I'm a little like crazy, so I just, you know,
Crazy how?
just feel like sometimes I say a lot.
I could see that. Okay.
saying crazy shit.
That's what we like. We like crazy humans on here.
Me too.
Damn. Look at Dave Blunts. Yo, I'm proud of you, man. I've been listening to your music. When I did that D Savage podcast, he really got me like, okay, I got to listen to more Dave Blunts. And I found myself just laughing my ass off / being impressed. Like, I really...
Yeah, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I feel like, okay, because it's crazy what has happened since the last one. Because the last one was like your first interview, I'm pretty sure.
Type shit, yeah.
We were geeked. We were like, wow, we got the first real Dave Blunts interview. And now you're at the point where you're coming in and like, it's like everybody knows who you are. And I still feel like the people are not as tuned in with the music as they should be. Like the meme is bigger than the music, which is always going to kind of happen. But it's pretty like astounding to have you go from like this guy we were just interviewing, we're excited to have his first interview, to now I feel like probably pretty close to 100% of people that I know who Dave Blunts is.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Niggas didn't think it would. Niggas didn't think I would make it here. So, yeah.
We're here.
I've been working, been grinding,
Nah, for real.
plotting and planning this shit.
So what's the biggest shit that's different in terms of like your mind state and your awareness of the game right now? Like at that first interview, you were still kind of green, still a little bit naive, I'm guessing, in comparison.
Yeah, man, I was the wide-eyed child, you know. But now I'm kind of like an old man in this shit. It feels like, man, an old man who's been hurt and stabbed and shot, not physically, but metaphorically. And yeah, man, I'm kind of just I know what I need to do now. You know, before it was kind of like, oh, what do I do? But now I know what needs to be done, but I don't know if I can do it.
What needs to be done, Dave Blunts?
I got to play the game. I got to, you know, when you're in the rap game, it's called a game for a reason.
Right.
You know, so you just have to play the game. And when you're in the game, you know exactly what I mean when I say that.
Okay, but
So-
what do you think you need to do, though? Because from my perspective, you really just need to make great music. And realistically, like if you find that perfect record, that could be the thing that really sends you into another stratosphere.
Yeah, of course. But obviously, you know, that goes without saying. But, you know, when you're in the game, you got to play the game. You have to curate relationships. You have to, you know, be around people you don't want to be around, people you don't like, all that shit. That's not what I want to do. But that's what you got to do in the game.
That's what we kind of got from the last one, is that you are kind of like a to yourself type of person. Like you're not necessarily the biggest social butterfly.
No, I'm a very social person, but it's like I'm social to my group of people. You know what I'm saying? Like once I find my group, I stick to that, and I'm willing to let people in, but it's a very rigorous initiation process. You know what I'm saying? If I see any shit, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be around this person. They gotta get the on.
Yeah, when you were like inviting me to the studio the other day, I was even almost like, okay, I'm still in the Dave Blunts good graces, because I feel like I get that from your music and everything, where you seem kind of paranoid about people changing up on you and not, you know, necessarily being down for your mission.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened a lot. I've been betrayed a lot since I've been out here. You know, before I've never been betrayed. You know, I've had fake friends, you know, but real betrayal I've experienced since being out here.
You say being out here, like being out in LA?
In LA, yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
sir.
known for that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
Give us an example of one of those betrayals. Because it's only been about, what, 8 months now? Almost a year?
Most of the betrayal has been from women.
All right.
So I've had a lot of women experiences and betrayal since then.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's hard for us to sometimes tell what's real and what isn't. Because you had this girlfriend that was going around on the meme pages and everything like that. That was a serious thing. Your heart was really in that at one point?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That was real, yes.
Okay. What'd she do? How'd she screw you over? And how's your heart?
Are we referring to Isabelle?
Was that the one? The little skinny white girl that was on the couch with him?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
She was Arab, but
Okay.
yeah. Yikes.
All right, so
It's okay.
all right, let's give some backstory to it.
Yeah.
You went to Juice World Day. You got
Yes,
invited
sir.
to perform at Juice World Day, which was in
sir.
Chicago. And you and Isabelle was dating at the time?
We were talking, we wasn't really dating. I had met her, she had commented on my picture, like lyrics to Crying in the Kitchen or some shit. And I'm like, damn, this bitch is bad. So I clicked her page and requested a follower, and she accepted the request, and I was like, I was in the middle of doing something, so I'm like, I'm gonna slide in her DMs later. I go to slide in her DMs, and she had slid in mine, and she said, I'm better than Madison. So I'm like, shit, prove it. And so then we just started talking from there. She was supposed to come out here for my album release party back in October, but she was bullshitting. And so I'm like, all right, whatever. Just kind of put her on the back burner. And then when it came time for my show on Juice Road Day, I was just talking to her about it. She's like, oh, I live close to Chicago. I can come. I'm like, all right. So then, yeah, that's how that whole situation happened. And then, you know, we went viral and shit. And, you know, this shit's stupid as hell. But, so we go viral and everything. And then we're backstage and I'm telling her, like, yo, you should come out to LA. She's like, I will for sure. I'm like, all right. If you come out to LA, I'm not trying to just be your friend. Like, I'm not with all that shit.
I'm
She's
trying
like,
to get
no.
in those guts. Or more like a lovey-dovey vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's good too.
Yeah, lovey-dovey vibe. So, yeah, I tell her that, and she's like, yeah, I care about you. Like, I like you. I'm like, all right, hell yeah. So, yeah, we just, I had a show, you know, and then I asked her, you know, as we go viral the next day, I'm like, damn, I'm about to start doing interviews. What you want me to tell people? You know, what are you comfortable with me saying about you in these interviews? And she's like, you can just tell them that I'm your girl. Like, I'm trying to be, so yeah. I'm like, all right. So we locked in? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm out here telling people that we're together. We're talking every day. I'm thinking that we're together. But then it comes time for her to come to LA to my show on December 23rd. You know, I sold out the Roxy. And yeah, she came out here. She was just bullshitting while she was out here, bro.
Really?
Just bullshitting.
Like not linking up with you? Or?
No. We had linked up, bro. And then she was like, we had linked up, bro. Everything was good. I'm in the studio. And we were together. I'm making a song. This girl, keep in mind, she's 25 years old, bro. I'm 24.
Okay.
I just want to establish this is a grown-ass woman.
Because I was thinking
before
like...
I say what I say.
This kind of seems like you're describing like a younger chick. I was about to ask
Yeah,
that
I
too. It
just
seems
wanna-
kind of
yeah.
immature.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is a grown-ass woman, older than me, 25 years old, before I say what I'm getting ready to say.
Okay.
So I'm in the studio, and she texts me. She's like, you're going to hate me, but my mom got a hotel for me, and she wants me to stay there, and she paid for my flight, so I have to go and listen to her and all that shit. Like, I have a very strict Arabic household, shit like that. And I'm just like, this seems like bullshit. You know, I done been through this story before. You know what I'm saying? I done did this Hollywood shit before. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not nothing new to me. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Like, she said, but I can still hang out. I'm like, yeah, when Jesse gets back, I'm gonna have him take you back to the crib and you can get your shit and you can leave. Because, Adam, I did that because she had already expressed, no matter what she had said, she had to go at that moment because she's saying without saying that she's not comfortable with staying with me. Which, hey man, listen, man, I'm a nigga. At the end of the day, like I can't take those type of chances. A girl saying she's uncomfortable, me be like, no, stay. Like I don't play those games. You know what I'm saying? You said you're uncomfortable with staying, you gotta go now. There's no changing your mind. You know what I'm saying? So when Jesse comes to get us, get back to the apartment, and we go up there, and I'm just like, I get that you're leaving, but why are you doing this weird shit? Like, why are you acting weird now that you're out here? And she's just like, we're still just friends, right? I'm like, wait, hold on. Bitch, what the f***? Like, what are you talking about? She's like, we're still getting to know each other. Like, I like you, but I just want to get to know you better. I'm like, the f*** are you talking about? Like, bro, we didn't win in front of the world together. We done went super viral. Like, we're on Netflix and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You want to get to know me better? Like, should have did that before you got on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you're going against everything. Like, I told you, like if you come out here, we're not just friends. And then she's like, yeah, but I just want to get to know you. I'm like, whatever. And then so she leaves, and I'm like, man, I don't even really want this bitch to come to my show tomorrow because she came out here to come to my show. But so she's like, I'm gonna call you when I get to the hotel. I'm like, all right. So I go to sleep, wake up like 2 hours later. She still hasn't called me. I'm not really tripping. I'm on the phone with actually Sarah, and I'm telling her what's going on, and she's like,
that bitch hid her story from him.
Yeah, you're skipping pages. I'm telling the story, and you're skipping pages.
My bad. But that's the part that matters.
Yeah, all right.
She moved sus.
Right, all right, okay, so let me get to the part that she spoiled. So my friend hits me up, and I'm telling her this situation because she is also Middle Eastern. Is that correct?
Free Palestine.
Okay, so they're both Middle Eastern, right? So I'm telling her about, she's saying her family has a strict household and shit like that because she's Middle Eastern. And she's like, yeah, but, Middle Eastern girls be sneaky. They be turning off their location and all that shit. So she could be lying to you. I'm like, all right. And then while she's talking to me, my friend texts me and he's like, hey, bro, why is your bitch posting extravagant rendezvous in West Hollywood?
Oh, no.
What do y'all got going on? And I'm like, he'd be playing around. I'm like, bro, stop fucking with me, nigga. Like, I'm just chilling. He's like, no, bro, you gotta check her story. And I look at her story and I don't see nothing. I'm like, bro, you bullshitting. Stop playing. And he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna send it to you. So he sends it to me and it says unavailable.
Oh,
and I'm like, damn, she hid her story from me. What the f-? And then he's like, yeah, bro, it looks like she might have did that. And then I'm on the phone with Sarah. She's like, I'm gonna screen record it and send it to you. So she sends it to me. And it's over like a balcony looking over like a pool. This isn't a hotel pool.
Oh, shit.
This is an apartment complex pool. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I done been in LA long enough. I done did this Hollywood shit before. I know what an apartment complex pool looks like. And like it's apartments. And I'm like, what the f-? So then it's all playing out like a movie. She calls me right then and there. And she's like, and I immediately belt to ass immediately. I'm like, bro, what the f you hiding me from your story for? She's like, I didn't. I'm like, yes, you did. Why are you lying? And she's like, go check, bruh. I'm still in the chat log with my friend, right? I look and see the message go from unavailable to available. I'm like, bruh, now you're playing. Like, now you're just fucking around. Like, what are you doing?
We need better background checks on all future love interests.
Yeah, we
this
do.
Is just some fucking childish ass shit.
It is, man. Keep in mind, this girl's older than me.
Yeah.
So, but she still lives with her parents, and they take full care of her. So I understand why she's childish. She doesn't really got much going on.
But you're giving me vivid flashbacks of times in my life where I thought I had something going on with a girl, and then she like comes to LA, and you all of a sudden realize like, oh, she's playing with me. Like she's not really trying to kick it to the extent that I thought that we were discussing on the phone or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, man. And then she finally admits it. She's like, I have multiple people blocked from my story. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, come on.
I'm like, bro, what is he talking about? Like,
retarded, yeah.
She's like, hey, you're taking this out of proportions. I'm like, all right, so the day that you leave, do you still need a ride to the airport? And she's like, no, I think my mom's got me. I'm like, all right, cool. Don't come to my show tomorrow, bro. I don't want you there. you on some weird shit. She's like, why I'm like, bro, you keep on telling me that you're a normal girl. It's clear. You're a normal girl. You're not built for this life. You need to go back home and be a normal girl. And then I hung up. And then she texts me like, I'm going to go to sleep and hopefully you change your mind tomorrow. So bright and early at 9:30 in the fucking morning, she's blowing up my phone and texting me talking about, I'm just going to go home today since you don't want me to come to the show. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, what the fuck? And then she just, long story short, she's blowing my shit up all day, texting me, talking about, I'm alone in LA and I'm depressed and I'm breaking out in hives and this is all because of you and just gaslighting me. I'm like, what the fuck? You're tripping. Just texting me all day. And then eventually she's like, so do you really not want me to come to the show? And I said, I want my girl to come to the show. So if you're not trying to be my girl, don't come to the show. Mm-hmm. And then she's just like, she just tries to throw that whole thing back on me. Like, what? Why would you give me an ultimatum like that? I'm like, bro, I already told you what it was before you came out here. You on bullshit. So, yeah. And then my friend had texted me, and he was like, bro, you should at least let her come to the show. Like, you could never talk to her again, but she came all the way out there, so I'm like, all right. So I text her, and I'm like, where you at? And I call her twice, she doesn't answer. And then she tells me, she's like, I'm at the airport, Dave. Like, you gave me no choice. And then she sends me a picture of her on the plane. And I'm like, hey, looks like you made your choice. So.
All right, just a quick word from our sponsor. Shout out to the world famous Fried Extracts because they are back with their all new mushroom chocolate bars packed with rich flavor, wild times, and more kick than anything else on the shelf. All at a price that leaves the competition in the dust. This isn't just a treat, it's a trip. Get Fried Magic Mushroom Chocolate Bars today. Make sure to follow them on Instagram at Fried Extracts. That's FRYD Extracts. And go to authenticatefried.com. That's authenticate followed by FRYD.com and get your products today. Massive shout out to Fried. I think that's probably for the best. Like, if she goes to the show, for sure you're not backstage. You're going to be in the mosh pit. You're going to be getting kicked in the head by a stage diver or something.
She would be on stage with me, bro.
You got to throw her off stage.
So, all right.
Crowd surf, baby.
All right, so you didn't see any other signs that she wasn't for you because before that happened, there were some DMs that leaked, and they were saying that she sent somebody DMs. They're like, "Are you really dating Dave?" And then she said, "No, I just wanted to go on stage with him in Chicago."
That's kind of what it sounds like. Like she wanted to flirt with the clout, but wasn't really 100% in.
So was those tweets? Was that a real DM? Because you got back with her after that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm a little bit retarded, but
you didn't want to believe it.
No, I didn't really want to believe it, and she said it wasn't real. I'm asking people, I'm like, yo, is it easy to fake screenshots? And they're telling me, yeah, and I don't know. But to this day, do I have 100% proof if they're real? No, I don't. But her actions, that shit's real. So, yeah.
Damn. You know you can just f these girls. You don't got to date them and shit, right? Because I feel like this one might have been worthy of the dick and not worthy of the relationship.
Type shit.
Okay. Just wanted to clear that up.
Damn. So she just wanted to be on stage at Juice WRLD Day. She used my boy.
Was that the most viral thing of the last few months? Was just the Juice WRLD Day performance? It feels like there's been so many layers of Dave Blunt's hysteria.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of shit. Now I wake up almost. There was a period of time where I was waking up every day, and there was some bullshit in the media.
Do you kind of resent it because as much as it makes you more famous, it also kind of takes away from? It's like you're getting more fans or like people who know about you, but it's not necessarily for the music. It's for memes and shit.
I don't resent it. I mean, that's just what comes with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna cry about it. You know what I mean? It's just what comes with it. I take the good, take the bad.
For sure.
So the first viral moment is from the Juice WRLD Day, right? One of the main ones?
No, the first one was when I had performed sitting down and everybody thought that, like, I don't know, a bomb went off in Syria or some shit. So
yeah, so that wasn't the same show. So yeah, all right, you went viral for sitting down on the couch while you performed.
On a chair, yeah. At the BLP Kosher and Babytron, they had a show, and they brought me out to perform the cup.
But does that kind of attention bother you at all? I mean, I know that it's like part of it, but it's also like, you know, when we were on the phone with you, I think during the No Jumper show one time, and I said something like, Dave, we should do a mukbang. And you were like, Adam, I ain't doing no fucking mukbang with you. And I immediately felt bad because I'm like, damn, like I really fuck with him. And the first idea that I said that just popped into my head was something that's almost like a joke, or like making a joke out of you.
I completely get it, but it's for me to say I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's no animosity, nothing like that. But yeah, it's for me to let people know I'm not doing that goofy ass shit.
Because I saw you have a similar reaction to Max when he asked you if you were down to be like a chef on a reality thing they were doing or something.
He had asked me to be like a judge of a cooking show, and then he asked me to be Santa. And then I'm like, nigga, I don't know. I'm not gonna be phased out Santa Claus. What are you talking about? And then he went on his stream and he said some wild shit, bro. Said some wild shit. He was like, yeah, phase members came to me and said they wanted a black Santa so they can do all types of Diddy frat boy shit to him. Who? Me? Nah. You can't be talking about me. I
know you ain't trying to mess me.
I don't play those games, bro. What are you talking about? They said he was gonna try to sit on his lap and do all types of Diddy frat boy shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And this shit goes deeper is because it's like he was like, I don't know why they asked me. Yeah. Why do you think they asked you? You're black. I'm black. They know they can't come to me as white boys, but like, hey, bro, come on, let's do Diddy frat boy shit. It's like you're not even realizing this shit's deeper than what you think. I'm not coming for no Diddy games. The fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Now, I would have been in the wrong if I would have got there. They would have tried to do some shit and I slapped the fuck out of Ronaldo. Or slapped the fuck out of one of them Phase House boys. Like,
Lacey.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have been in the wrong for doing that. So, no, bro, don't invite me on no fucking Diddy games and... Yeah, bro. That shit's weird.
That's interesting because it's like on one hand, you seem like you're very down for the jokes and the memes and you don't take yourself that seriously, but then at the same time you have a limit in which you would prefer to be taking
this shit's
serious
like autism,
musically.
bro. It's a spectrum. You know what I'm saying? It's a spectrum. I'm not letting another man touch me for... Nah, bro.
Well, in almost every song, you clarify that you're not gay. So
yeah.
you really don't have to be too deep into the Dave Blunt's catalog to know that that's important to you.
Shit, bro. They heard the verse on the cup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But okay, what was that like going viral for? It was just the one lyric. I f with all my N-words, but I'm not a f. You said that. I seen a tweet about it with like hundreds of thousands of likes of just, you know, I don't know if it was people who were just kind of amazed that you said that, or it was like people from the gay community who maybe were actually a little offended because a word like kind of like went out of style completely and now feels like it's back with a vengeance. You seem like you weren't saying it in a hateful way. You're just fucking around.
I think it's back because of me. I'm going to take that. I'm going to say that I brought that shit back, man.
Hell yeah.
And you're welcome. But no, man, it's I mean, hey, man, listen, you see my tracksuit. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with all communities. But yeah, no, I don't think anybody. I have gay friends and gay family and shit. So yeah, I don't have anything against the gay community. I'm rocking with y'all. Tracksuit, you see, I'm an ally. You know, so yeah, man. I don't think anybody was really too mad about that shit. They just thought it was funny or fire, and yeah.
Definitely. So what makes you want to sort of clarify that you're not gay over and over on songs? Like, is it because it's funny, or is it because you just really want people to know that you're not gay?
I mean, why does any rapper say anything? You know? It's just something to say. I don't really put too much thought into it. I'm just like, shit. Yeah, it's something to say. It's interesting, provocative.
The one that really kind of blew my mind was you saying that shit put me in a trance. I'm talking about Euphoria. I ain't talking about a man.
That shit's clever.
I'm like, okay,
that's clever.
This is him going way out of his way.
That's clever, bro. Reference. That shit's hard.
No, that was good. Yeah, I had to run it back. I could not believe you said that when I first heard it.
Yeah. No, I was just in the studio and I freestyle all my shit. And so when I said that, I was like, it's going to go over some people's heads, but they're gonna get it. They're gonna like it. Yeah, that shit's clever. That shit's funny. It's
That is
funny as hell.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that at all. Especially because like so many people in the rap world, you can't joke around about gay shit at all. And from my world,
but here's the
that's
thing.
like the thing to joke about.
You see, the thing is though, it's like these niggas can wear dresses and purses and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the minute that I say, "Hey, I'm not gay," niggas is like, "Whoa, hold on a second."
But to
You
be
see what
fair,
I'm saying?
something like Rocky and Thug wearing dresses or outfits that kind of looked like dresses was one of the most controversial things from like a hood perspective. Like, there's almost nothing that has got more conversation out of rap dudes than that. Like, still to this day, they talk about it all the time.
That's cool, but now it's accepted. You know,
Kinda.
you see somebody wearing feminine clothes or feminine accessories, you're like, that's just what the state of the rap game is.
Oh man, you see Skywater, those pictures that came out of him in a dress?
Yeah, Skywater be pushing this.
Bro, he looked like straight Lil Wop.
Hey, we with Sky.
His
Yeah.
music is hard.
His music's good, but he out here wearing a dress.
Hey, power to him. Shit, you might fuck around and see me wear a dress.
Really?
Could possibly.
You could always keep that in your back pocket if you want to go viral. Dave Blunt's wearing a dress, I'm clicking.
Yeah, I mean that's if I decide to. I have the choice to do so, and I respect everybody's choice to do whatever they feel like.
You got to wait for the GQ cover because I don't think Harry Styles busted that out until he was like 15 years into his career, and then he did that, and everybody loved him for it.
Hell yeah, they gonna love me for it too.
Yeah, you might want to keep that.
Did you and Max ever piece it up though? Or y'all
No,
still,
I have no.
Because you dissed him, right? I heard a song where you was saying something about the Diddy games and shit. Wasn't that in the song?
Yeah, I did put it in the song. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a diss, but
Yeah.
let's just talk about something that happened. Nigga, you said you invited me there for Diddy games. That's what I put in the song, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't really have any interest in trying to piece up a nigga who sold me out to the slave master. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas is escaping. Look. You see what I'm saying? Why would I try to piece it up with you, nigga? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm cool on that. You tried to sell me to the white man. I'm cool. I'm good on that.
Damn, Max. You feel that's how you feel? You feel like it was
yes,
that?
bro.
Yeah, I feel it.
They went to him because he's black to invite me to do some weird shit. He doesn't even realize he was a pawn in the situation.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He's a little bit younger, so he got some learning to do. Hopefully they teach him before it's too late.
I do feel like, as much as you might feel like he got sent by the white dudes to do that like once you're a streamer, it's just on you to like do every viral thing you can think of. Like those dudes live and die by the clips.
That's cool.
I could kind of see
Yeah.
them not needing much
They fuck
provocation
around
to
and
think
really
of that.
live and die by the clips. You know what I'm saying? Not by me. But I'm saying they're gonna try the wrong person. For
That was
real.
a bar though.
That sounds like a Dave Blunt's lyric.
It does
honestly.
sound like a
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah.
That was a bar.
Write that down. I don't say that.
I'm in an interview. I can't write that down.
Yeah.
Damn, living and dying by the cliffs does sound good.
So yeah, it's been a lot since the last time we had you up here. It's like we can go a lot with this. You got any more?
Whatever direction you want to take it, there's so much shit. Yeah.
All right. So Juice WRLD Day. How did you get invited to Juice WRLD Day?
How did I get invited to Juice WRLD Day? I know a lot of people who like worked with Juice WRLD or were around Juice WRLD that just really are fans of my music and the movement. So I got invited personally by people who were around him on his team. And the oxygen tank situation, I mean, I was in the hospital before. They told me that I should probably stay, and then I'm like, I can't miss this. And so they're like, well, if you take oxygen with you, you should be good. So that's what I did.
That's dope.
Yeah. So all right, because that's what a lot of people they think that you're just some marketing genius. You actually needed the oxygen tank on stage.
Yes.
I kind of thought it was marketing too until Conrad posted the video of you in the hospital, and that was when I realized, like, oh, this is totally not a joke.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like, you know, I realized at a young age that my life has been playing out like a movie, you know. So I'm just taking the things that happened to me and putting it out there, and this shit markets itself. Just me being me and documenting my experiences and what's going on. So, yeah.
How big was your own personal Juice WRLD fandom? Like, how much of an inspiration was he to you?
I f***ed his music heavy. I mean, shit was hard. He was really vulnerable in his music. You know, that's something that I take and when I'm making my own music. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, D Savage called you a baby Juice World, which I almost like. I was almost about to say something similar, but I didn't even want to like put that out there because I feel like that's such big shoes to fill that I didn't want to necessarily like put that out there because I felt like it would just be opening the door for people to be like, nah. But I do feel like at your best, I see a lot of the same potential.
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. A lot of, Lil Yachty told me that.
Oh wow, that's dope.
A lot of people on his team have expressed that as well. So yeah, I'm not like overwhelmed by that or anything. I mean, it just means that shit, people see something in me that's great. So I just got to keep doing me.
Yeah, to me, that's like the highest praise because for sure, I feel like out of every artist that I've been around my whole time doing No Jumper, he was the most talented by far.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely talented. I don't think that I'm as nearly as talented as he is, but yeah, no, it's big shoes to fill.
That's a good comparison, though, right?
Yeah, it's a good comparison. Yeah,
super good comparison.
It's all about just getting the reps in and just keep making songs, and it's like that's the only thing that could help fulfill that.
Hell yeah, I'm in the studio 24/7.
Yeah.
That's all I do in my free time is make music. I don't really have any other hobbies.
Another thing that I got from just listening to your music a bunch recently was just that you are sort of conflicted about having signed a deal. Do you, which is like very early in your career to be rapping about feeling like a slave and clearly having mixed feelings about the fact that you signed.
That was how I was feeling at the time.
Okay.
But shit's good now. Hell yeah, I have no problem with it. Them boys be treating me right.
Definitely. Is it just like they see the potential, or have you worked stuff out business wise where it's
they see the potential? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean at the time it was really just my own anxiety that manifested through overthinking. So just overthinking the situation and thinking it was something that it actually wasn't. So
yeah, because during our first interview you wasn't signed, and then you ended up signing.
Yeah, I ended up signing
with Connor, right?
Yeah.
So how's the experience of being signed versus being like when you were unsigned at the time?
Shit, I got money now.
Yeah.
So
that was the main reason.
Yeah, I just need some bread. Yeah.
Cause you was traveling to LA making shit happen before.
Yeah, with $1 and a dream, Remo.
Yeah.
With $1 and a dream. Shit, I was doing a lot of things that I'm not too proud of to get out here, A lot of nights on my knees. Now I'm playing.
I'm about to say, what the fuck you been doing, my boy?
Now I'm playing. Actually, no, I'm not playing. There was a lot of nights on my knees, Remo. But it wasn't sucking. It was praying.
Praying, right? That's all right.
I was praying to the Lord.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you post a lot of like scriptures and stuff on your IG story. You've always been religious, or you've been more religious as of lately?
I've always believed in God. So
his last name.
Yeah.
Blunts?
My real last name is Blessing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Dave Blessing. I wonder how that would have done if you had just stuck with that.
My full name is Davion.
Okay.
So Davion Blessing.
That sounds like you should be on TDE or something. That's like, I don't know, it's a little woke.
Yeah.
So, what's up with you and my boy Snoop Dogg, man?
That was crazy.
Man, it's America's uncle, man.
Hey, you got to beef with the best if you want to be the best.
Yeah, I mean, that's America's uncle. We don't have any, there was never a beef. That's Snoop Dogg. He doesn't see me as a threat. That's why he was laughing and shit. So, yeah, Snoop Dogg is cool. I have no problem with him. He apologized. I apologized. So.
That was an interesting one to see you stand on business about that, though, just because I feel like so many people would have just been like, yay, Snoop acknowledged me.
Nope.
You were like,
it doesn't matter who it is. I'm not, man, even though it's Black History Month, a nigga ain't never did shit for me. You know what I'm saying? So who I'm not going to, it's like you being spit on by your hero. And some people be like, oh my God, I got spit on by my, no, it's like, nigga, the fuck you doing spitting on me? So
you didn't take it as a way of him sharing your shit in a funny light, but like,
no,
still,
No,
Like,
I'm not
throwing you alley-oop?
I don't need Snoop Dogg to push my shit. I'm not pushing a SoundCloud link. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist and I have my own motions. So, no. And people was like, oh, you should be just like great that he. No.
Yeah.
No.
Not playing that. No seniority.
Nah, I just, whenever I feel disrespected, I'm going to speak up about it. I don't care who it is, whoever you got behind you, fuck it.
Well, that was kind of the surprising thing for us when you went at Conrad, our friend, for filming you in the hospital, because you kind of jumped out the window right away and you were calling him a 40-year-old man, go take care of your kids, etc.
Yes, sir.
And I personally appreciated the energy, but also was a little worried because Conrad does have a bit of a reputation for being a pretty serious guy in the streets. So I don't know how that kind of got squashed or whatever. Was there a conversation between you?
Yeah, there was a conversation. I think it was on the No Jumper show. They had called.
Oh,
we had spoke,
when
but
I wasn't there, right?
yeah, that's it. I didn't know who he was when he had did that shit, and yeah, I don't have no problem with him. But I also like, I don't care like who he is or whatever reputation he's got. Like, I'm not a gangster or anything or a tough guy, but I'm not a bitch. I'm not gonna let nobody bitch me. I'm not gonna be in no situation where I get bitched, you know. So yeah, if that means I'm willing to stand on and live and die for what I believe in, bro. So yeah, I'm not getting bitched in any situation.
For sure. Was he the only person that filmed you while you were in the hospital? As the only time you had to deal with that situation?
I mean, there's fucking like nurses and shit that wanted to take pictures, which I'm cool with that because they asked me. They didn't, film me while I was sleeping. But yeah, there was a situation where outside of my show when I performed at it wasn't my show, but it was after one of my performances that I took pictures with fans for like 2 hours after the show. Like, I'm standing there taking pictures for 2 hours, and then after that shit was done, I sat down and I'm just chilling. And then some bitch ass kid is recording me, and then people are saying, "Oh, Dave Blunt's almost passed out after his performance. We was sitting down." It's like, you goofy ass half brain motherfucker. Like, I was just sitting down, bro. I had been standing for 2 hours, bro, taking pictures with fans, and they're trying to make it seem like I'm getting ready to pass out
after like 2 bars or something. I think
yeah,
I've seen
after
that
like
shit.
sitting, I'm like, bro, this shit's lame
Even
as hell.
I would be tired as after doing that. To be honest.
So it is what it is. That's just the internet. That's what comes with it. People push their own narratives for the funny shit. So
How often are you in the hospital though? Like, cause even when people were shocked when you were asleep in the hospital, like, damn, like, how often do you have to go like get checkups and shit? Like, it seems like you're going often.
Recently, it's been pretty often, but hopefully I don't have to go back. So I've been taking the steps on going on a health journey. She's been helping me with that a lot. She is like, always getting on my ass about that shit.
Yeah, when we were in the studio the other day, I heard you say that you're gonna make him start doing 10K steps a day.
Yeah, I made him like he didn't even have the like step checker on his phone like activated. I was like, "What are you doing?" So I made him like download that, and he got the step tracker now. Like, he gotta get his steps up.
That is a lot of steps, because I feel like my fitness app recommends that I get 12,000 a day. Like, well, somehow already today I have 7,000, which seems like a lot, but
It's really not a lot.
Really?
That's like 2-3K miles.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, even if she was to tell me to do 30,000, it's just because she cares and she really
I want
wants
him
me
to be healthy. He's a talented guy. He's gonna go far.
I'm glad that I have people around me like that will push me to do greatness.
So you think your issue is more about being inactive than food? Because I know for me personally, I feel like it's not an issue of like working out. It's just an issue of me and my personal desire to eat like shit. That's really what gets me.
Who knows or really gives a what the issue is? I'm trying to change it.
Yeah, doing both is definitely
But
ideal.
you don't
yeah.
eat at McDonald's, right?
No.
We don't eat at McDonald's.
No.
Is it annoying having people, like, even though they are well-wishing, like your fans and stuff, who are so concerned about your weight? Because I feel like it probably feels kind of invasive to a certain extent.
And what is the question? Is it annoying?
Yeah, like do you just not really appreciate them having something to say about it regardless?
It's not annoying. I love it because it means that they care about me. You know what I'm saying? I love the encouragement. They say, hey, bro, we care about you. Want you to get better so that you can be here. I love seeing those comments. It's not annoying at all.
But
keep them coming.
I'm always surprised that when I have people who have weight issues in my life, a lot of times I never see evidence of them eating a ton or whatever. I feel like they do it kind of secretively. They don't necessarily want the world to know about the fact that they be pigging out or whatever. Or maybe it's a genetic thing or they have health issues outside of that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
What are you getting at?
Yeah,
I want to know what your vice is so bad.
What's your favorite food?
I want to know what the Dave Blunt's really your comfort food is.
If you do go get something to eat, what you going to eat though? Like
some ass.
Ooh.
That answer.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
What did we eat the other day?
Yeah, what I ate the other
We
day?
went out to eat. What did we eat?
I don't know.
You had salmon and greens.
That's
So
good.
you making sure my boys stay on this shit.
Yeah, I be on his ass every day. He sometimes even declines my calls. Like he thinks I'm annoying as
That's good though. That's super good.
That's good. You can use that.
Yeah.
Do you be hitting the weed that she rolls up? Or
No, I don't smoke.
I
don't
asked
smoke
him.
anymore.
I asked him to puff it for the interview, but yeah,
I can't.
you know, it's not good for him. He don't want.
If you don't normally smoke weed, you definitely don't want to smoke weed.
You get
on an
paranoid
interview,
and
yeah.
shit.
I've seen that many times. Yeah. Okay, but so the label sent you a cake when you were in the hospital.
No, that wasn't the label.
Oh, okay. Who sent that?
That wasn't the label. That was me.
Oh.
I wanted a cake to celebrate 1 million views, so I got it.
Okay. Wow. So many narratives get twisted up
Exactly.
and misrepresented. Huh?
People think I got like enablers and fucking
Yeah, because that was
people around me. No, it was me. I'm the fucking. Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, he tweaked.
She was mad about that.
I'm like, so you ate that? I was like, that was a prop, right? He's like, nah, I had a piece.
Just one piece.
But
though.
a piece ain't gonna fuck you out.
I mean, no, but like, Dave should not be eating a piece of cake.
That's true. So yeah, that was me. That wasn't the label. No, my label pays for my health insurance. So no.
Definitely. Okay. So yeah, I mean, one of the main things I have so many people ask me about too is like the lean and the perks and the Zans. Like, is Dave Blunt really living that life? How should I answer that? Or where are you at right now in terms of all that?
You said, how should you answer that?
Yeah, because I don't even know what the truth
I mean,
is.
shit. Exactly. That's exactly what she said. I don't know
That's
what the
not
truth
for
is.
you to answer.
Do you
for
prefer
real.
it? Do you prefer it to be kind of mysterious?
It's not mysterious. I wouldn't say it's mysterious. I say it in my music, don't I? I mean, if it was mysterious, I'd say, hey, you niggas don't know what's in my cup. You don't know what pills I'm taking. I'm saying it.
I mean, Lil Wayne always used to say, like, it's my cup. Don't worry about what's in my cup.
Right.
So why are
I'm
they
saying
worried
it.
about tennis?
As you can see, I don't have the cup with me today.
I was thinking that. Where is the cup? But the
What do
cup
you
was
mean?
empty
You got
last
water.
time. You
got
kept
water.
flipping it and shit.
No, it wasn't empty. That's what happens when you drink something. You finish it. So throughout the interview, yeah, that shit was empty towards the end because I had finished it.
Okay.
But yeah. So the state of me in the cup, I'm slowly but surely weaning myself off of it. Some days I'll go and I'll be good, feel like I don't need it. And other days it'll be talking to me, like the Green Goblin mask.
If you like that.
Yeah, man, that's just I'm trying to wean myself off. Some days I'm good and some days I'm not. As far as the pill usage, the Zans, the perks, I'm prescribed Xanax. So I take that for my anxiety. I have severe anxiety. Before I moved out here, I was on Social Security and disability because I couldn't leave my house. That's how much anxiety I had. So, yeah, I don't do perks anymore. But, yeah, I'm prescribed Xanax, so I do take that.
What's the most you ever took?
I try not to abuse it. I
Yeah.
just do it for my anxiety, you know?
I feel like Xans are one of those things that if you can take small amounts as necessary, that it can be very useful. But most of the people I've known throughout my life start off taking small amounts, and then all of a sudden they're taking
Yeah,
very
I've
large
definitely had
amounts.
my fun with it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'm done with that. Done with abusing it.
Valium is better for anxiety. You want to talk to your doctor about that?
Really?
Yeah.
I've taken some Valium, but
I'm prescribed Valium for anxiety. It works better than Xanax because it's you know how Xanax leaves you with that zombie feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's that good
Valium's more
shit.
calm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So at this stage, are you having fun?
Oh hell yeah, I'm back to having fun. There was a moment where I wasn't having fun because just a lot of bullshit, but I think I'm back to having fun. The music I'm making I'm loving it. This album is gonna be insane. I can't wait for people to hear it. And I'm back to having fun, man. You know, I'm hanging out with my friends. I mean, you was at the studio, you know, you seen just the dynamic. We were all cracking jokes in there, making good music.
You shot a documentary, right?
Yeah, I'm in the process of filming a documentary, yeah.
Who are you doing that with?
I don't even know their name, but they just want to record me, so fuck it.
How'd you get in touch with them? They just reached out. They said they wanted to do it.
My manager set it up.
Oh, sick.
It's like a high production. They got big ass cameras and all type of shit.
Yeah,
going
it's
on.
gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some shit. I already put some shit on there, so.
Are we allowed to say where you're typically recording or who owns the studio that you record at?
I thought it was a back door when I came to the studio.
Wait, really?
Man, what? I text this nigga. I'm like, bro, you know the studio? Do you want a name drop where you record at? Or,
Go ahead if you want to.
I mean, I don't know the name of it, but I think is that Cheeky Studio?
One of the many people who owns
For
it,
sure,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
How many times you cross paths with Chief Keef in there?
More than I can count.
Really?
Now at this point, yeah, it's been quite a few times.
So what's that like when you see him? What kind of conversations do y'all have?
We you know, like it's kind of difficult to say. You know, I don't know if I really want to put that out there to the internet, but you know, it's like two great people. You know, him being a goat, me being whatever the it is I am.
Up and coming goat.
Yeah,
blossoming goat.
And just, you know, just good conversations come from that.
Because
What's all those movements?
I don't know.
It's real,
like this typically means something different.
No, I just meant like
you're not
like,
fisting.
No. I just meant like two people coming together for a conversation.
Maybe you should use a different hand movement.
It's the moment's past.
How do you feel like, because now you got a whole bunch of industry friends, like even at your last, I think I went to your last album release party, BLP Culture's there, you're in the studio with D Savage. How are you making these friends and who do you feel like is a real friend to you?
I'm just running into these people randomly places. A lot of times we'll have like mutual friends. So yeah, BLP Culture is a really good guy. You know, he just calls me randomly and checks up on me, and same whenever he's in town, we'll hang out and shit. D Savage, a good guy as well. You know, he'll come over to my crib, we'll just be chilling, and making music or just bullshitting for real. So, yeah.
What are you doing when you're not making music? You playing video games, just watching TV? What kind of stuff is your brainless shit in between the music sessions?
Well, just that. When I'm not at the studio, I'm either at my house recording music or I'm cracking jokes with Jesse Jones. That's what the things I enjoy doing. Cracking jokes with my friends, playing video games, and making music. Those are the three things I enjoy doing.
Where's Jesse Jones at right now? What's he got going on?
He's in there. He doesn't really like to be on camera a whole lot.
Okay.
And it took me like seeing that and asking him like, yo, what's going on? He's like, yeah, I don't really like to be on camera. I'm like, oh shit. I never want to be in a situation where I'm forcing him to do something he doesn't want to do, because that's my best friend, my companion, my better half.
You got to hold on to that, because so many people like move out here to get into the music business, and then their previous friendships just kind of fall apart. And I feel like you're almost like paranoid about that in your music, talking about how you want to make sure you don't change on you and shit like that.
I know he won't. For a certain. That's my friend. Like, I know that he'll lay down his life for me. I'll lay down my life for him. He has laid down his life for me before. So yeah, I don't let anybody talk about him in any slightly of a derogatory way. Like, when somebody mentions his name, I'm like, hold on. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You're kind of like Chief
Jones.
Keef. You're like Chief Keef in that way, where it's like his friends are such an important part of his shit that he's building. And like, I feel like you even putting these dudes on your album covers and shit, it's just like you're making it about more than just yourself.
Yeah, it's about, it's really about, everything around me. My albums are always about what's going on in my life at the time. So when you guys hear this album on Valentine's Day, you're gonna hear about shit that you've seen go on and shit that you haven't seen go on. There's gonna be a lot of revelations about me in this album.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Will it be revelations about my sexuality? Who knows? You have to tune in, listen to the album to find out.
Oh, now you've really piqued my interest.
Yeah.
And it is dropping on Valentine's Day, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
That's dope.
Any-
Will my girl understand me blasting it nonstop on Valentine's Day Eve?
Hopefully.
She better shut the fuck up and deal with it. Yeah.
Any features?
No, there's not any features. The reason why there's not any features is because I think I'm going to continue not doing that for my albums because like I said, it's about what's going on in my life at the time. It's my story. I don't think anybody can tell my story the way that I can. So, not that I'm not willing to do features, just probably not for my albums.
I feel like you seem like the kind of person where the most natural thing for you to do when you're hanging out with somebody is to make music together. Is that true? Like you and D Savage hanging out, it just seems like you guys probably gravitate towards rapping together more than anything else.
No, just cracking jokes.
Okay.
Just saying goofy, dumb shit.
But that's kind of what rapping is.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, me and D Savage have made music together, but most of the time that we hang out, we're not making music together. We're just talking, chilling.
Yeah, I seem like I got a genuine friendship.
Yeah, I'm with D Savage.
No, he's a good guy. He spoke extremely highly of you as well.
Nigga, I did see though. We gotta talk about this. You said you crowd surfing at your next show.
Yes, sir.
All right, now
Or not my next show, on my tour.
on tour. All right, when
Yes,
you go on
it's-
tour, you plan
It's
on
gonna be
crowd-
one show, and I'll know when it speaks to me. I don't know what show, but I'll know when it speaks to me. You know, I'll feel it in the moment,
You need to speak
and
to a
it's gonna
lawyer.
speak to me.
Get a policy.
Yeah, you need a policy.
Nah, because all right, this is the thing: is that crowd surfing is a really bad idea if the crowd is not dense enough. Like for sure, you could get away with it at a show in which the crowd was so packed in that they had no choice but to catch you. But whenever I see somebody try to crowd surf in a situation where it's easy for people to just move away,
Correct.
it does not work.
Correct. Well, Adam, me as an artist doesn't work on paper. I'm overweight. I wear the same clothes all the time.
Nah, you've been switching it up. You've been fly.
Just the color.
He wore chrome hearts.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
I was getting to a point. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm overweight. I wear the same clothes all the time. Just a bunch of things about me is not what the typical rapper is. However, I'm here and I'm doing this shit. So it's like I'm already an anomaly. They told me that your music's fire, but I don't know how you're going to be able to perform. Found a way to perform, didn't I? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, they told me that I wasn't going to be able to make it to Juice WRLD Day. I still made it with a fucking oxygen tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to find a way to crowd surf. It's going to happen.
Just please
And-
get a policy.
I'll get a policy, whatever the fuck that means.
Just trust
But-
me, you need one. Please.
But yeah, man, and like you were saying, my fans are in my comments. They're saying that they want me to do better. You see, when it comes to all other artists, when they see them with a double cup or smoking, they're like, "Oh shit, he looks cool." You know, that's cool. But with me, they beg me to stop. Bro, please put down the cup. Stop. Bro, please don't smoke, bro. Please. My fans care about me. So they're going to catch me if I crowd surf. Promise you that.
No, yeah, that's a change in general too. Because when I think back to the SoundCloud era, people were popping Zans, doing all this crazy shit, and the fans were like cheering it on. And then as time goes by, it's like the fans have just seen too many people die from this shit for them to like just be merry about it, you know. And I feel like same shit with you. Like they want to make sure that you don't go the way of various artists that they've seen, who I'm sure everybody would love to still be listening to, but you know, unfortunately, got taken out the game early.
You got the pink tracksuit today. You had the purple one, but I seen you had threw it away.
I did. And why did I throw it away? That's a good question, Remo. I threw it away because I was listening to what everybody was saying. You know, I thought originally it was, you know, me shedding some of my old things so I can continue on the new health journey. But I started to realize as I got rid of the suit, I'm like, damn, like I'm lashing out on people online. I'm doing a bunch of shit that I wouldn't normally do. And I had to trace it back. I was sitting in my room like, why am I doing this? Why am I feeling this way? It's because I got rid of the suit. That's why. So, yeah, man, I had to have the boys in the lab cook me up a new suit. And once I put that shit back on, I started to feel like myself again.
It's kind of ironic that it's pink, but it says purple stuff on it, huh?
Yeah, that's the whole, I'll fix that later.
The duality of man.
Yeah.
But do you, on an aesthetic level, do you like the pink one or the purple one more?
I don't know. This one's definitely new. So, you know what I'm saying? When you get rid of your old bitch and you get a new one, you're like, oh, I like this new bitch.
Right.
But it's like, as this relationship goes on, you're like, ooh, kind of like the old bitch better.
You must be
So you don't
careful, though, because, I feel like I'm constantly getting fucking food all over my clothes and just getting my clothes dirty and shit. And you're wearing the same shit.
Oh, when I eat, I take this off.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, because it feels like it would be a real hazard.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's good. Okay.
You're performing at Rolling Loud this year, right?
Yes.
First time?
Yes.
You excited?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm excited. Yeah.
What,
That's going to be crazy.
What's the number one song you think everyone want to hear?
It depends on if my album will be out before then.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. It will be out before then. So, yeah, I don't know. Probably The Cup or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just excited to see me. I feel like people are just excited to see me.
I think people happy for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think people are happy for me. You know, I've gotten a lot of times when I meet people, they don't think that I'm real. They're like, bro, you're fucking real? What? Like, they think I'm like AI generated or some shit. So I think people are just happy to see me.
Have you seen the AI videos of you taking your shirt off and it turns to like a buff person or something?
Yeah.
They're going fucking crazy with the AI shit, bro. What do you think about all
That's motivation for me to, you know, to get on my health journey and shit. I can do that shit for real.
I think it was Antonio Brown. He was calling you the Black Jabba the Hutt, and then you snapped out on his ass.
Antonio Brown is a fucking clown, bro. Like, he's a fucking fool. He has this is like living CTE. We can't I got mad about it, but it's like, bro, he's, I don't know. All I know is I'm not going anywhere near any hotel pools anytime soon.
I don't want to diss him because I'm still hoping to win Cracker of the Day.
Hey, man, well, shit. Hopefully.
What is Cracker of the Day?
He nominates a different white person to be Cracker of the Day occasionally.
And that's like your goal.
He has tweeted about me many times, but never calling me the Cracker of the Day. But
Cracker
I feel like I might get there.
His personal trainer got Cracker of the Day, and that didn't work out too well for her.
Oh, what? Is that who he allegedly did something with?
Allegedly.
Oh,
I think that's like being set up for failure. I don't think you want to be Cracker of the Day.
No, being a Cracker is actually lit now, though. We have 1900 Rugrat banging crackers. BLB Kosher also banging crackers.
Yeah, but he was like, I'm already white, bitch. I don't need no white hoe.
Yeah, you know, he did say that. But he said he just raps about being a cracker, calling himself a cracker. I'm like, damn, that's exciting. Like I kind of like always thought that cracker had some potential as like a slang term, but never heard anybody say it really with much affection.
Because white people get mad when people use it for some reason.
I feel like they don't though. Like my whole
Maybe
life
not
being
now,
white,
but
it's like if it's not the white equivalent of the N word, because the N word really packs a punch and is offensive to people, and the white I feel like white people hear cracker and it's whatever, but it don't bother me. I love crackers.
No, but yeah, Antonio Brown, he's fucking stupid. He's a dumbass. He's a shit for brain.
Antonio Brown.
I mean, bro, we can't. I got mad at him at first, but it's like, we can't hold the slow kid to the same standards as the kids who aren't slow. He's fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't got it all. There's some screws loose, something going on. So, yeah, Antonio Brown.
He's super horny for my wife too. It's like tweeting about it.
Yeah.
I feel like you like that though.
It's a viral thing, sure. It doesn't really bother me that much. We kind of asked for it, but still, it's like, damn, bro, you're like over horny.
Right. To the point where you're probably,
like,
I don't know.
You probably got bitches, right? Like, shouldn't you have bitches? Like,
yeah, but it's like,
it's always
he's
the one
already
you
like a
can't
sexual deviant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's a little bit, you got to watch out for that.
Yeah.
Don't go near any hotel pools anytime soon.
Hotel pools. Are you going more into the sexual deviant category as time goes by? You getting a little freakier or not?
Me? No,
Yeah,
a
no.
sexual deviant. No,
Not deviant in a negative way,
Oh, okay.
but just I'm wondering, are you getting freakier as you get more money and more fame?
I have a confession to make.
Let's hear it.
Recently, I've had to sit down with myself and really look inside and see who I am. I'm a trick. Oh. I do be tricking.
Where my money at?
Cause you sent you all right.
She's rich.
You sent someone $100 the other day and it went viral. And what did
When
she
did I
ask?
do that?
Yeah, it was a post where it looked like you sent someone $100.
I shared a meme on my story and they thought it was me.
Man, everyone thought it was you, and they started
then,
calling you the biggest simp.
Yeah, well, they were calling me that before that. But
Do you own
Yeah.
it? Do you own it? How do you feel when people say you're the biggest simp? In the
simp,
world?
I've simped out before, man. Niggas fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I've simped out before. Do I think I'm a simp now? I'm a simp in recovery. I'm in recovery. I would say now I'm in rehab and I'm taking the steps. I just got my 30-day chip the other day. So yeah, man, I'm a simp in recovery. But the tricking thing, man, I think I did my last trick the other day.
Really?
I think I did my last trick.
Just to clarify, by trick, do you mean just spending money on girls, or do you mean getting prostitutes?
Sending money? No, I'm not
Okay.
buying. Bro,
Okay,
no.
okay.
You know, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I be sending that bag. You know?
What's the most amount of money you sent?
Now, keep in mind these are like bum ass bitches, so it doesn't really take too much.
Yeah.
But it's like the fact that you're sending anything.
How much did Isabelle get away with before you found out that she wasn't even for you?
I didn't give her shit.
All right, so she didn't
Not
make
a
away
damn
with
thing.
anything.
Nah.
They're like second thought. She got something. What did she get? She got a purse,
She got a few hundred.
a few hundred.
Yeah.
That's nothing. We got a guy named Flacco who sent a girl $30,000. He never even piped.
No, $100,000.
Oh my
What?
god.
$98,000.
I was gonna say, does that even
Bro,
consider
what?
a trick?
He's
100,000?
$98,000.
And he didn't smash.
And he was dating her for 5 years.
5 years.
That's great.
Shout out my boy Flacco.
So it was 100,000 over time.
Overtime, yeah.
Okay, that's still fucked up, man.
Still
Damn.
alive for no pussy.
Shit. Yeah, that's crazy. That's some crazy shit.
The
bro.
biggest simp saying that's
Damn,
crazy,
that shit's
Flacco.
crazy.
Come on,
But
Wait,
no,
so
man.
100,000 over time for 5 years though?
5
Because that's
years?
not that much.
20
If you
grand a
think about
year
it.
is still
He ain't never hit
20
Yeah,
grand a
bro.
year ain't shit.
But he ain't
For
never
me, it
hit.
is.
I mean, you have to think about rent, food, transportation. That's like already half.
Okay, but she should be paying for all of those things
Exactly.
on her own, and then
Wow.
if you're giving her anything, it needs to be sauce on top
I
of
mean,
that.
I'm just saying he wanted the pussy, so if he's paying for that.
At the time, he was claiming that he was so religious that he wasn't trying to get the pussy, which
So
was
he lied.
kind of hard for
Niggas
us
be
to wrap our
lying.
head around. Yeah.
Yeah, they be lying.
We heard
be
him say
lying.
it so much that we just kind of
Bro, why
accepted
didn't
it
y'all
at
ask
some
her?
point.
Hey, nigga, can you quote some scripture real quick? Like, you should have had me in here, bro. I'm like, hey, nigga, tell me what Leviticus be talking about.
I love that idea.
You know
We'd
what
love
I'm
to
saying?
get you
Like,
together with Flacco at some
Sure,
point.
bro.
Yeah.
That niggas be capping.
You don't know who we're talking about? Poetic Flacco?
Nah,
I
he
do,
knows.
yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
do,
okay.
bro. He be
Flacco.
tripping. That's crazy, bro. I mean, I didn't definitely spend a bag on a bitch and didn't hit, but damn, 100,000, bro. What's the most that I've sent a girl at a time?
You feel comfortable saying it now? Like it's like
Like
fuck.
1,000, like over the course of a week.
Yeah.
It was like every day I was sending something.
Can we talk about our bet?
Sure.
No. We can't
Oh.
talk about that. You're
Oh,
tripping.
fuck.
You're tripping.
The bed, huh?
You can't talk about that.
I want to bet. But that's all I can say, I guess.
Wow.
I want to bet.
You're
I
down
want-
to catch some back face for him? You said you're down to whoop some hoes' ass for him?
Oh, of course. Don't hurt my boy Dave. That's crazy.
Isabelle and Madison, who you feel like needs to fade?
I don't know Madison, honestly. I don't know nothing about her for real. You never really talk about her.
She's in the past.
So he's over her then. If he's
I
not
feel like he
mentioning-
over her.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
talk about Solar and Isabella, whatever her name. So I don't know. I don't know if they need a fade, but if they do, you know, you could let me know.
All right.
Are you going to pay her legal bills if she catches a fade
Bro,
on your
she's
behalf and
rich,
gets
bro.
sued? Oh,
She's
okay.
rich. She got
Just
it.
hey, no, that's how rich people say rich. You either pay me or I'm not doing it.
She's
You could
rich,
tell.
bro.
So Dave made me do it. Dave put me up to it.
So I can snitch. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Oh yeah, it's a big
You
thing in
love
hip hop
snitching.
now. Yeah, wow.
It's a big thing in hip-hop.
Can't say that we love it, but a lot of people be doing it.
I'm okay with it.
You know, as a civilian, it's all right. We're civilians.
On Halloween, I want to get Flacco that exact jumpsuit, like a little version of it.
That'd be hard.
That'd be funny, right?
That'd be hard. That'd be hard.
I really want to do. I really like. I think the next song that I record, I'm gonna rhyme Dave Blunt's with fake runts.
Okay.
Just seems like two really good rhyming collab words to put together.
Yeah, I mean, shit, bro.
Why would you associate him with fake runts though?
I don't know. It just sounds cool. Fake runts, Obama runs. It just sounds crazy.
Obama runs. What the is that?
You don't remember
You
that?
never smoked Obama runs?
Hell no. The closest thing I got to that was the Obama phone.
It was like from talking to Young LB, who's like the founder of Runts. He basically said that one day he was just on social media and just the Obama Runts popped up. Like somebody just took the Runts branding and were just like, we're gonna make Obama Runts, and then it became super viral, and then they ended up making it themselves as well.
That shit's funny as hell.
Yeah. I don't know.
So my boy Dave, you still not smoking this shit, right?
No.
Cause I seen you smoked a cigarette the other day.
Yeah, I was pretty heavy on the cigarettes, but I'm done smoking them. It's like an occasional thing now. If I'm drunk, I'll smoke a cigarette. But other than that, I'm chilling.
When you drinking, what you drinking?
Whatever. I don't really have like a preference. I don't really drink like that though.
Not at all.
So yeah.
Yeah, drinking is the fucking worst for your health and whatnot.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's definitely one of the main enemies you got to stay away from.
Poison.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, okay, you guys are just friends, or there's
just
buddies?
This is my
Just
homie.
buddies.
Oh, okay.
We met on Discord. Like I literally didn't know who he was, what he looked like. We fought on Discord.
Yeah, we had an argument.
Whose Discord was it?
Yeah, what?
We have
Industry
a friend.
standard.
We have a friend who has a server.
Okay.
But yeah, I came into the server and like niggas was calling her a bitch. And I was like, hey, chill out, y'all. She's like, no, are you a bitch? Like, I'm one of the guys. I can take jokes. I'm like, all right, well, whenever a girl says that, I take it as a personal challenge. Like, how many of these jokes can you really take? So I start firing off, get back to the kitchen jokes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She's handling it. She's laughing. But then it gets to where she's like, if you eat at McDonald's, you're funding the people that are sending money to kill my people in Palestine. Apparently, McDonald's is funding Israel in the Israel versus Palestine war, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So then I said, well, shit, are you going to cook me and my nigga some dinner?
Is this how most of your friendships begin?
No.
So we just start arguing, going back and forth about that. And then she just kept bringing up other topics. Like it was a CNN roundtable. And I'm like, bro, she's just trying to argue with me for some reason. So, but then in the argument, we're cracking jokes and shit and laughing. And somebody was like, yo, Dave, you still stay in LA? And she was like, I said, yeah. And she was like, oh, you stay in LA, so you want to be friends, or are you going to keep being an asshole? I'm like, all right, we can be cool.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think of Trump saying that he's going to turn Gaza into a casino?
I think that's just fucking disgusting. Like, I like the whole, he changed it back to 2 genders. I like that.
Okay.
I don't like what he's doing with Gaza, though. That's disgusting.
Booting 2 million people out of their homeland seems like a little extreme.
It's very extreme. It's despicable.
Even Netanyahu was sitting next to him shaking his head like, what the f*** are you talking
Well,
about?
he for sure has some dirt on Trump, I think. Because, I don't know. It's all a little bit weird.
Yeah, it does appear that anybody who gets into a position of power is not really allowed to go against Israel and, in fact, has to basically do whatever they ask.
man, what are y'all talking about?
So you're not deep in the culture war.
We talking about some real shit.
So you're hanging out with her, but you're not deep in the culture war yet?
Yeah, what the f is going on?
Hey, man, listen, I'm all for people who are not free getting free.
You just made a song. What was it called?
Free Palestine.
That's what I
I
thought.
heard it. That's the song from the other day.
That
right?
shit was hard, right?
Yeah, that's just hard.
All right. Just saying.
But
I'm all for it. Free Palestine.
it's kind of trippy to see some like you being thrown in the culture war where I'm seeing like right wing people on Twitter quote tweeting videos of Dave Blunt's and basically acting as if you are somehow the product of wokeness and that this is what the liberals want.
Yeah.
They want you to be like Dave Blunt's, apparently. It's kind of
I
bizarre.
feel like
Niggas
you're not
tripping.
liberal at all.
I don't know about none of that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You should stay out of it probably
I don't
from
know.
an artist's
Liberal, like,
perspective.
shit, man.
Liberals are annoying as
The only thing I know about liberal or nigga, I liberated myself from poverty. That's the only thing I know about anything liberal or liberation, any of that shit.
Talk to him.
I liberated me and my niggas from poverty. So
That's real.
Yeah.
And you're not
yeah, yep.
It's not really exactly how that line is supposed to go, but is that still a consistent theme on the new album?
What?
Not being gay.
Well, until I come out as gay, I guess so. So yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, what did you expect?
I feel like whenever I rap
Revelations of me
about
being
like
gay?
anything gay, that's when I like really notice the people that I f- with like not being able to f- with the music. That like that's not something they're trying to think about when they listen to music. So I respect you really continuing to wave that flag,
Yeah, white flag, not
anti-rainbow flag.
Yeah, no, we raving the rainbow flag as well.
How many songs on the album? If you can say that.
15. 15. Yeah.
Because how many projects you put out in 2024? Like 4 or 5?
5 of them. Yeah.
Is there? Would you say that you're going to do less than that in 2025?
I'm gonna try to do 3.
Okay.
Try to do 3.
You're still just at this place in your life where you just want to pump music out and you're not really ready to like only drop one album in the course of a year?
No, I'd say it's I'm constantly going through shit, and the way that for me to get through it is put in my music, put it out to the world, and that's my way of moving on. So I keep going through crazy shit. I keep having crazy songs to make about it, and yeah.
I feel like in this day and age, the fans start to like resent you if you don't consistently drop. You know, like this,
They're pretty mad that I didn't that I haven't dropped since my last album. They're mad as
yeah. For some fans, it's like as simple as he has music, he's not putting the music out. He's not looking out for us.
yeah. For me, it's just I could, I'm able to drop whenever I want to. I could have dropped. I just want to make sure that it was better than the last thing. I always want to make sure each album is better than the last one. So, yeah.
100%. What else do you want to accomplish in the course of 2025? What do you really?
Well, I'm
focused
going
on
on tour. It's gonna be, and my goal for it is it to be the best tour ever. Think of like rock bands like the Beatles and Aerosmith and shit like that. Like, I want to have a classic tour, like a classic tour. Like, I want there to be crazy shit going on, and yeah, I think this tour is gonna be the best tour ever.
Hell yeah! Reaching out, touching all those fans. How many dates do you think you're gonna do total? Not touching like
Okay.
that. You can touch their hands and
Okay.
like their
Pause,
titties
pause,
and
pause.
stuff. Yeah.
Right. How many dates? About 20 dates.
Nice.
About 20 dates.
I hate when people say they're going on tour and it's 4 dates.
What city you looking forward to the most to go perform?
My hometown, man. I'm performing back in my hometown.
And this is the first time performing back there?
Yes.
That's gonna be legendary.
I'm excited, man. I got so many bitches lined up. It's crazy.
Oh
man.
Lord!
Man,
They're not ready for it.
no. I'm about to go home and clean sweep, bro. Man,
Are you gonna trick on them too?
nah. I told you I did my last trick the other day.
Should we make another bet?
You're tripping.
You tell them, you say, all I got is hard and bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
You're right, yeah.
They love that.
Yeah.
It's a big
Do
one.
they love that?
Oh yeah, women. Oh,
What do
yeah.
you think, Remo? They love that?
They love it.
I ain't used it yet, but that's all.
Would
Yeah.
you
But
use that shit?
I might have to now. I don't just
I
put
don't
it
think
out
you
there,
should
man.
use that one.
No, that's a bar.
It's not a
I
bar.
have to.
Maybe not in Palestine. Over here, that shit kills.
Boy,
That was
crazy.
funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I like this duo though. You guys got
Nah,
you
good
guys got
energy,
chemistry,
for real.
yeah.
Best buds.
Best buds. I like it.
BFF.
BFL. Okay. All right, yo, Dave. We're proud of you. You're doing good.
Thank you, man.
I feel like the next album could be a classic. It's very
It will
exciting.
be.
I gotta come to the studio and listen to it.
Yeah, man. We got to set that up.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's
Don't
do
come.
it. I'm gonna bring him.
You bring me to the studio, I'm gonna try to hop on a track though.
Yeah,
You're gonna
let's
have
get
to
it.
tell me in advance, like, listen, Adam, you can come, but no rapping.
Okay, let's do it. No rapping. I told Neon no rapping, so yeah. No rapping.
But okay, he's not a real rapper, you know.
Are you? And you're a real rapper?
You want to see my new song?
I would love to. I would love to see your new song.
Listen, I've been making everybody watch this shit. Believe me,
Yeah, my
I go
boy
hard.
been in the booth
Oh, yeah.
for real lately.
I got a whole thing going.
All right. I look. I'm not judgmental. If it's good, I'm gonna let you know. If it's trash, I'm gonna let you know.
All right, we're gonna have to. You guys want to see it right now and get an honest opinion?
Let's do it after the cameras turn off.
Well, we're gonna edit it out either way for.
Okay, all right,
copyright's
let's
sake.
get it. Okay, yeah, let's
Okay,
get it.
okay. Here we go. Let's see.
I'm like, you don't want to hear this shit. I'm trying to hear this shit. I haven't really heard none of your music, Adam.
Well, it's gonna show up tiny like this. This is me in X4.
That's hard.
Thoughts.
That's hard. That's
How am I doing?
That actually
There's
that
some deep
that
bars
wasn't
in
bad. I was
Your
expecting
flow
you to not
could
be
use some
good.
work.
Thank you.
Some work.
I had the
you're just
flu.
talking.
I had the
Yeah.
flu while I was
I get
recording that
that.
one, and I
was
think
alright,
that
that was alright.
that probably actually made it sound better.
That was pretty good. That was pretty
They
good.
say I
was
overpronounce it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But as long as I can rhyme Dave Blunts with fake runs, I'll be all right.
Who's the other person on the song?
X4
Okay.
of the Rolling 40s. He's
Okay.
lit. He's
Of
big
the-
out
of
here. Of the Rolling 40s. Oh, shit. All right, yo, I appreciate you, Dave. Very glad that things are going well.
Yes, sir.
Making moves. My boy.
Oh man, Dave.
Bye.
Very nice
Nice
meeting
to
you
meet
as well.
you.
Sarah in the building.
Shout
Peace
out
out,
Remo.
Remo.
Holding it down. No jumper. Coolest podcast. Like, comment, subscribe.